Well, the UN Security Council is to meet in New York, where they will be briefed on the UN assistance mission for Iraq. Mission Chief Jan Kubis will brief members about recent developments in the country. The main topic will be the mandate of the UNAMI mission in Iraq, which is nearing its expiry date. But what is UNAMI and what does it do? Well, the United Nations Assistance Mission for Iraq was established in 2003 at the request of the Iraqi government. It advises and assists the government on a number of issues, including facilitating regional dialogue between Iraq and its neighbors. UNAMI also manages the UN's relief efforts in Iraq and arranges for UN experts to work in humanitarian projects. And the mission also promotes human rights and legal reform in Iraq to strengthen the rule of law. Well, Ahmed Rushdi is a director of the House of Iraqi Expertise Foundation, and he joins us now live from Baghdad. Thanks so much for speaking to us. First of all, in your opinion, how effective has UNAMI actually been in Iraq?
Well, actually, UNAMI, starting from 2003, started a program about how to engage the Iraq as Iraq to the international community in a way that it knows very well that Iraq has three major crises. One, political, security, on political base, security base, and thirdly, economically. And according to that, UNAMI started to manage so many programs in Iraq. The latest one was the National Reconciliation, and it's supposed to be launched before 2 years. The success rate for the National Reconciliation program for UNAMI was known to be less than 50%, in a way that all the partners inside Iraq didn't manage to sit down on round table and to talk about their demands between each other without the help of UNAMI, which means that UNAMI still has so many things to do, especially the national reconciliation. Now, the updated one is that we have a financial crisis, that it will not help some sort of programs that it's supposed to be pushed hard from UNAMI towards strengthening the national reconciliation program. And also, which is also a very important issue, is that we have election in May. And the importance of this election is that the new government should focus on national reconciliation because we have about 3 million IDPs, and we have the remnants of Daesh, sleeping cells of Daesh, and also we have the ideology. So it means that Iraq needs the help of the international community. At the same time, the international community need to understand something very important, is that any success can happen. It cannot be happen without the help of the Iraqis and without engaging in the rehabilitation of the societies itself. Now, what we need, especially in the destroyed areas, is that we need programs on damaged society rehabilitations, which means that we need experienced people. We need experienced professionals come to Iraq and start to do those programs.
Okay.
And it's supposed to be applied for the UN, and the UN, as UNAMI, as a representative for the political process, needs to engage in something like that.
Okay, so essentially you're saying too much is being asked of this mission. It's really being spread too thinly across too many areas. What are the ultimate consequences of that then for Iraq?
Well, what we need exactly is that we need a roadmap with deadlines. The problem, what UNAMI proposed, is that, yeah, there is a roadmap, there is a national reconciliation program, but as a deadlines, it's not seen for the political parties, even for the individuals in Iraq, which is a problem, because the previous experience of the UN, let's say in Sudan, it lasts about 6 years until the North and the South sit down and make an agreement, which means that it has some sort of slow motion expertise in making deals. Now, what we need, according to what's happened in May, is that the new government need to see UNAMI in another shape, is that a new program, it's supposed to be a new dose will happen to the national reconciliation, because without those things, the economical rehabilitation and the economical crisis solutions cannot be happen without the agreement between all the partners in Iraq. Now, and also, which is also a very important issue, is that we have some sort of ideology of marginalization of compartments, which also need to be managed by UNAMI. Now, all these efforts need to put on a roadmap, need to be seen by the people, and also need to have deadlines.
Okay. Ahmed Rushdi, we'll have to leave it there, unfortunately. Thank you so much for talking to us.